pretty basic question, but a very fundamental one if Miami wants to do big things this year. Hey, H1H, do you think our wide receivers will be better this year, a lot better? If not, do you see Diaz putting the young guys in?
You think about the fact that we brought in an entire new offensive staff during COVID, 4 practices. Well, excuse me, before COVID-19. It was a thing, but it had not become, at least this way, Western just yet. Okay. 4 practices into spring. Our offensive coordinator made it well known. I'm not watching film on these guys last year. Like a couple things, but I'm going to judge them based off of what I see in drills. I'm going to judge them based off of what I see. We're out here doing 7-on-7 in the way that I think I can use them based on some of those things, not based on what the previous coaching staff had done. So they are learning our players on the fly. Last year, it really didn't work out well for us because I didn't think we started humming or clicking offensively with a couple players until the latter half of the season. But even then, the confidence was shot. The drop season was there. Okay. This year, we brought in 3 more, all 4 stars, 3 more wide receivers, 3 wide receivers, all from in-state. Okay. All understand the way the brand of football we want to play here at the University of Miami. Coach Rob Likens went and handpicked out these guys to be very specific as to what he wants to bring in. And I don't believe that the same guys who started last year will start this year. I just don't. I'm not going to throw shade on these young men. I just think that you can't be in a program for 4 years and weigh the same that you did when you're here as when you're leaving. When you have young men who are freshmen who are coming in putting 5, 10, 15 pounds on, where's the effort? Where's the want to? Where's the grind? And I don't want to feel as though I'm giving up on the young men because they're still people. And they're our people. You know, they're our young men because we recruit a lot of receivers from local. Okay. But it feels as though the game has kind of passed a couple of them by. And it is unfortunate. I hope that they can still find a role on this team, whether it be through special teams, whether it be through a rotational player at wide receiver, or if the opportunity presents themselves for them to step away and get a better opportunity at another institution. But I think we are moving on from a couple guys, and it's just that simple. I don't want, like I said, I don't want to bash them. I don't want to make them feel horrible. They got family. They have, friends that watch our shows, and it's not about that, but it's, calling a spade a spade. At the end of the day, I think it's over for a couple of young men, at least right now.
D. Marshall, who is the first string running back going to be this year? I'll add to that, pull someone by saying, does it matter?
Hallelujah. Hey, hey, listen, for me, he's 5'9". He's 218 pounds. He's from Miami Carroll City Senior High School down at the crib. He wears number 23 for the Miami Hurricanes. He used to have an old last name. Now he has a new last name, which should have always been his last name. If I gave it to you all that right there, I'm talking about Cameron Harris. He's done nothing to lose his job. I think he's a great situational back. I think he can really hit great. He can bounce it outside. He can go up the gut. He's great in pass protection. Is he necessarily a young man that's going to bust you for 80 yards on every time you give him the ball? No. But he's like my comp for him has been Mark Ingram the entire time. Now, he doesn't have the Mark Ingram offensive line. I don't see him winning any Heismans, but it's just that simple. He has that knack of ability. He will protect your football. He's a very balanced guy. He's a 3-down back, and he's a lead by example guy. So I love the fact that, and he has one more year left. These other young men we have for 3 years. So he has one more year left and the ability to give the best that he can for the Miami Hurricanes. I think he should be the starter. But if we pull up into a game versus UVA or versus Pitt or something like that, where a guy like Donald Chaney Jr. would be better fit to start that week, and we could have Cam come in and beat on bodies as a second and third down back or a second quarter guy. Cool. If you feel like you want to start Rooster this week because those linebackers are super slow, we're gonna have him out and split him to the in the slot and have him one on one, and that's cool too. However way you want to go with it, I think you have a great shot. Again, there's no need to pit one against another for unapparent reasons. Okay, they all play running back at the University of Miami. This is a position that rotates very frequently. Multiple backs play in a season. Multiple backs play in a game. Multiple backs play in a drive. Okay, so it's really no need to OD on that conversation. But for me, I would say Cameron Harris is my starting running back for the Miami Hurricanes.